Hey guys, welcome back. So we are doing round 2 of Necromancer gameplay. Now I didn't play all the way through, obviously, to the highest level the first bout that the Necromancer was on. If you didn't know, they took it off to do some repairs or whatever they were doing. Fixing shit. But now it's back on. Was put back on a couple days ago at least. But I was out of town hanging out with my brother again. I'm just so happy that I'm not the only one in my area anymore. It's like my family all left me behind. But now they're back and we binge watched a bunch of Marvel movies. What is this? Huh. Okay, sorry. I'm easily distracted sometimes. Binge watched a bunch of Marvel movies, but now I'm back home, ready to play some video games. Now I had a problem recording, so I've already kind of swapped some abilities around. We're gonna try the Death Nova. I swapped that out for my little ghost summoning ability. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna miss my ghosties though. Even if I like it, I'm still gonna miss my ghosties. So we are gonna go ahead and pick a quest. I kind of want to fight a big guy. That sounds like a big guy. There we go. Alright, before we get started, let me make sure that my video stuff is working, so we don't have to redo this again. Okay, it looks like we're all good. I was just kind of like testing the range on stuff before I discovered that I was not at even recording. My mouse is starting to do that thing where it double clicks, so I have a feeling I'm going to need a new mouse pretty soon. This one's probably at least 8 years old. Whenever it does that double click, of course when I hit start it would also be hitting stop. So I think that's what happened earlier, because I know I hit start. Yes! One thing that long range is definitely great for, I would say, would be these stupid little guys. Oh, and also slow down ability. Not that it ever seems to stop him. Where the hell did he go?
I can bring that down.
I'm such a bad gamer, guys. I always lose them. I kind of wish that my skeleton dudes had, like, some sort of subtle glow or a little icon. Just something that kind of differentiated them from regular skeletons. I know they have, like, that white glue thing going on that, like, the Necromancer kind of seems to be generating, but I feel like when there's lots of skeletons on screen that I'm just gonna lose track of my own dudes. Not that there's like friendly fire or anything to worry about, but it helps when you don't realize you haven't killed everything. Maybe that's only a me problem. Okay. Well, I can tell you just from, like, the few abilities I've picked up, it doesn't really feel different. It might have if I had gotten all the abilities before they did an update. But this early on, I can't say as I really noticed anything different. Which is fine, because obviously there's still plenty of stuff to see. Ooh, we had a Diablo crash. Okay. I can never tell right now when I have a Blizzard game crash if it's the computer or just the game. Because usually when I have a crash I don't get like one of those official messages if it's my computer. So I feel like since I got an official message it may have just been the game. This guy is so big. I mean, look at him. They only come up to his knee. I'm glad he's on our side. I want lore so bad. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Oh. Maybe it is me. I don't know. The only thing to do is to be more stubborn than my computer is. And I'm pretty damn stubborn. Oh look, they gave me back my quest I wanted to do. How considerate of them. Okay, let me get a better angle since we're filming this, and I guess you guys probably want to see what's going on. See this. This is the place that a Nova ability like this makes me happy. But I do feel like it needs a pushback for full satisfaction. You know, if you're gonna like explode the area, I want to see things go flying. So I'm hoping that's gonna be a glyph. I guess I can actually check that. It's not like they hide it from you before it happens. That'd be kind of fun though, you know, to not know what you're gonna get until you've unlocked it. Though I guess that would make planning your build hard. Well, it's not like you have to spend points or anything like this. You can pretty much choose at will what you're using. I feel like being the not so strategic player that I am, I'm glad that this ability does so much healing so I can stay alive. But on the other hand, I feel like maybe it heals you too well. Now, there's only 2 enemies right now, but I think you know what I mean. I like my games to be challenging, but not impossible, but not easy. Yeah, I like this Nova ability, but I feel like it's... Obviously, it's meant for having groups of mobs like this. But it makes me feel like I have less buttons to push when I am not fighting a whole bunch of things. I'm not gonna say I'm a button masher, even though my husband would accuse me of that. But I do like... I like to be able to click things when I'm playing. Like, I kind of wish that the active command was something like a little more active than just increases their damage. Because I feel like they're already attacking, they're already doing damage. Do I really need to prompt them to do more if it's not like a boss fight or something? Something a little more dynamic, I guess you could say. Like the golem that we had, like, what, exploded into a bunch of bodies. So that has a really big visual cue.
I need aid.
Eee! Okay. I'm feeling the challenge, but I always feel the challenge when mortars are involved, so... Die. I'm so happy that I finally figured out... Oh, that explains it. I didn't notice I had a yellow guy over here. Anyways, I'm so happy that I figured out how this spear thing works, because I was really mad when I thought it was broken.
I must have a corpse. That foe will die.
Oh, please don't tell me I just activated something else.
I must have a corpse.
Okay, that was more dynamic when they're split up. And then they all go rushing to the same target. up and die, dude. Okay, there we go. Now we can take out these munchkins. Boop, boop. Boop. And I'm gonna obsessively check my recording stuff. Oh, well, I guess it kind of came at a perfect time because it stopped working anyways, so. I'm beginning to suspect that my recorder just doesn't compute well with a lot of games. I'm not talking to you, babe. I'm talking to my computer. Talking to you guys. I think we had this conversation before. Let's go do this. I think that's a new one. I don't know. There was a really big gap between this and, or I guess me doing my unwind video and the last time I played Diablo. So I have like a big gap in what was going on. Ooh. Well, regardless, this feels new to me.
The Anarchs were among Malthael's most trusted advisors, and his fall to darkness affected him.
Or was this part of Reaper? I only played through Reaper once, so...
possess only malice and cruelty, and the insatiable desire to destroy all living things.
I don't have a solid grasp of what I did in Reaper and what I didn't do. Okay, that's cool effect. I like it. Neat! I love atmospheric changes like that. Alright, game, you gotta keep going long enough for me to level so I can get some new shit. That is the whole point of this. New shit. Ooh. This place is cool.
This creature will die.
I like this. I approve. Ooh, ooh. What was that?
I'm losing strength.
And I remember that I have potions already, so yay me this time. Why, blue orb? Go away. I'm stuck. Well, not stuck. I am abilitied. Hey, it died. I'm actually kind of excited about that. I feel like these guys... Well, probably this guy specifically. We have some challenge now. Like me being able to pay attention long enough to notice there's a giant blue orb above me. I wonder how long it was there. I guess I'll notice when I play this back to edit. No, you can't have more than one orb at once. It's cheating. Is this guy summoning more guys? I can't remember if yellow guys summon dudes or not. I'm glad that not everything is exploding into meat piles now, because it was kind of generic and boring. I saw some other people had commented on the forums about it. Like, I feel like maybe if you had a dynamic where once you use just the regular corpse, like it could just be tagged, you know, as an active corpse for the ability. And then once you use it, if it exploded into a pile of bones and goo like this, so that way you could keep track of active corpses you have to use, and... Ooh, it just disappeared. Okay, that works too. But it's just nice to be able to differentiate, have variety and be able to differentiate what's going on. I feel like I was excited about having some sort of prison ability, or I was going to be able to get a prison ability. I don't really remember. Ah! Oh. Stupid laser beams get me every time. Especially when I don't remember to run out of them before I revive. I feel like I should have gotten something cooler from him. There you go. Ice cream. Which way do we go? I wonder if I should be going down instead of up. Ooh. We're about to level. There we go. Ah. Oh, wow. Let me just scooch away. Ah, man. Didn't get away fast enough. I want to look at my new stuff, so you all have to die. Not me. Not you guys, skeleton dudes. You all as in the things I'm fighting. Ooh.
I am injured.
Okay, so no, I cannot heal through multiple ice blasts. Well, I kinda did, but...
I grow weak. I must wait longer.
Go, skelly guys, go! Oh no! Oh. Well, this is better than crashing, to be fair. Though I probably shouldn't have even said anything about it. Ah, so many ice thingies. Oh no!
My wounds are deep.
Aw, man. I didn't unfreeze fast enough to use my potion. Just go away! Go away! Okay. Okay, so I finished killing the guy. Went to pause my recording and restart it, so I didn't lose anything. Restarted it, blue screened. Got my computer back up and running, started the game back up, blue screen again. We're gonna see if we survive long enough to do something here. I want to show you guys abilities. There's like no point to doing this if all I do is gain 11. Like, well, I'm crashing too much, so I guess that's all for today, guys. Also, someone really needs to add like some sort of motivational kitten picture or something to blue screen, so that at least you have something like to make you feel a little better when it happens. Though I doubt anyone out there has blue screens as often as I do, so maybe that's a moot point. But still, it would make me feel better. Okay. Oh, wait. Before we go any further, we leveled. I was all excited to level, and now I'm already like trying to run around before I even look at my new abilities. Okay. Wait. I always miss when I get these. Pull nearby health globes to you while siphoning. Ooh, I like that. Though that could end up with you using health globes when you're not ready to use them, but still. We're gonna turn it on. Unstable. Each cast increases the radius of your next nova. That sounds cool. Tendrils that damage all nearby enemies and heals you. That sounds real cool. Light. Oh, there's no kickback. One knockback. I want this just include, like, even if it's just like a little bump, you know, just a little shoo. I didn't get to play with this though. Let me play with this. Then we'll probably go back to Nova. Devour. Consume nearby to restore essence per corpse. I don't feel like at this point that I'm consuming that much essence. I don't have enough and I need to use an ability. So I think we're just gonna stick with the lance.